We're on to section 2 of the presentation, which will deal with live subtitles, live subtitling. Two sections here. One is 2.1 live subtitling methods, and the second one is quality in live subtitling. We will then have an extra section, number 3, which will very briefly deal with subtitling training and software. In terms of subtitling for live events, subtitling for live programs, that is, live subtitling, we have different methods that can be used to produce these subtitles. The first one is QWERTY keyboard, that is a normal keyboard. Live subtitles can also be produced with the use of a velotype, which is a special keyboard, dual keyboard, stenotype, and respeaking. I will briefly introduce all the methods now. QWERTY keyboard, used by ITV in the UK in 1982 to subtitle headlines of a visit of the Pope and the Football World Cup. Standard QWERTY keyboards were quickly dismissed as too slow. Although some expert typists may work at speeds above 120 words per minute, average professional typists are expected to reach between 50 and 70 words per minute, and advanced typists between 80 and 100 words per minute. Now, these figures are always far from the average speech rate of TV presenters, in the region of 180 words per minute. As for the velotype, with a view to increasing the typist's speed, Nico Berkelmans and Marius den Outer invented the velotype, which is currently known as Vboard. It's a syllabic chord keyboard which allows the user to press several keys simultaneously, producing syllables and words rather than letters. Although speeds of 200 words per minute have been recorded using velotypes, the average sustained speed for live subtitling is roughly, using this method of course, after a 12-month training period, is roughly around 120 words per minute. Another method is tandem or dual keyboard, where the two operators take turns to transcribe alternate utterances, for instance subtitling a sentence each or even completing each other's sentences. Another method is a similar one, is the tandem, but a 5-way tandem, which I will show in a second. Now, the first tandem, the 2-way tandem, was used by ITV in 1987 and later on by Titelbild in Germany. It's an approach that can yield high-quality edited real-time subtitles at up to 150 words per minute after 6 months training. The Catalan broadcaster, up until very recently, was using this kind of tandem but for 5 people. So it was allowing multiplexing of 5 operators, 5 subtitlers, using QWERTY keyboards. The Catalan broadcaster TV3 is now using respeaking. Like velotype, stenotype is a coding system, but in this case the operator can press multiple keys simultaneously to spell out whole syllables, words and phrases with a single hand motion. Unlike the velotype though, the stenotype does not feature all the letters in the English alphabet, and so letter combinations are substituted for the missing letters. The use of the stenotype is particularly frequent in court reporting, where high transcription speed is of the essence. Trained court reporters are expected to reach speeds of 200 to 150 words per minute, and it is not unusual to find advanced users who can go over 300 words per minute. This is what has led many broadcasters, not only the BBC in the UK but also many other countries such as Italy and Spain, to use this technique in live subtitling. The main advantage is that it allows accurate subtitling of just about any audiovisual genre, including fast-paced interviews and debates. The results obtained with stenotype are yet to be matched by those obtained with respeaking or any other transcription method. The downside, however, is that it takes about 2 to 4 years to train people who can do this, who can use this technique, and this obviously makes it more expensive. Respeaking in general terms is to be defined as the production of subtitles by means of speech recognition. A more thorough definition of respeaking would be a technique in which a respeaker listens to the original sound of a live program or event and respeaks it, including punctuation marks and some specific features for the deaf and hard of hearing audience, to a speech recognition software, which turns the recognized utterances into subtitles displayed on the screen with the shortest possible delay. This chart includes a comparison of the different subtitling methods for a live event or for a live program: Velotype, dual keyboard, stenotype, and respeaking, as they rate in terms of delay, speed, accuracy, training, cost, and the seriousness of the errors that are produced with these subtitles. We must remember that live subtitles are by definition characterized by two different factors. They have errors and they are delayed. The extent and seriousness of the errors and the length of that delay depends on many different factors. Question 5 about live subtitling methods is as follows. Which of these statements is correct? Velotype is faster than dual keyboard. Dual keyboard triggers more serious errors than stenotype. Respeaking is more accurate than stenotype. Respeaking is more cost-effective than stenotype. The correct answer is respeaking is more cost-effective than stenotype.